welcome back to our show here on Monday, and of course we're still talking real estate. John Payson joins us, a broker with Windermere and founder of the Payson Group, who was recently voted exceptional in service and overall satisfaction, also by Seattle Magazine. Well, first of all, welcome, John. How are you?
I'm great. Ben, how about yourself?
I'm really good, and it's funny to talk to the amount of people who are trying to find houses, and you try to kind of come up with these creative ways, whether it's through REO or who owns that house? Can we try to buy that one? And right now, the market just seems to create buyers and no sellers.
That's correct. We have a boatload of buyers, and the inventory is it's so depleted I can't even tell you. Yeah, you're correct on that. Where the buyers come from, they're coming from everywhere.
So
migrating here.
They're migrating. Migratory
jobs.
home buyers.
It's jobs. It's jobs.
The
good
nomads
schools.
are coming out of the hills and settling.
That's right. No question. So let's talk about this. Why we are in a seller's market? Our inventory is low. What does that mean? How many homes are on the market? Well, to us in numbers, it's 0 to 3 months would be a seller's market. A balanced market is 3 to 6 months, and 6+ months is going to be a buyer's market. And what we've seen over the last 7 months is we are knee deep in a seller's market. Most of the time, it's because of the population increases. Jobs, definitely. We have a huge diversity of businesses here in Seattle and Bellevue, from software to aerospace. Microsoft, Amazon, Google are some examples. Boeing, they're all hiring.
So it really is people moving here. I mean, that's a huge piece and without new homes being built at the pace that people are moving here, that's part of the issue, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. And these are not just run-of-the-mill jobs, they're high-paying jobs. And so that's helps drive it. And most of the time, our rental market is down. And if the rental market's down, you don't have a lot of options where to live. So they're looking at buying. Even though they haven't been here that long, they're still looking to buy.
Is there an element of, literally having a roof over your head? Because, you may start work in 30 days and you're going, well, I can't find a place to rent and I can't find a place to buy. What am I going to do?
Yeah, definitely. Unless you're getting a high executive position where they have a little tucked away apartment for you for a temporary amount of time, yeah, you're struggling. You're either living in a hotel for a little while and figuring it out, or you're hitting the pavement buying a house. And that's a lot of what's happening. The problem is there's not a lot of houses, not a lot of options. So then you're settling.
And so how are people dealing with that? When people come in and they're, as you said, we call them migratory workers. They're not really migratory workers. What would you call them? They're settling here.
They're settling.
They're the people who are settling in Seattle for these very high-paying jobs. What do they go through? How do you? I can only imagine. You come from another part of the country where you can buy a really nice house for $250,000. You realize that house here is going to cost $750,000. Then you realize there aren't any of them available.
Yeah, you basically. I don't even know how to answer that. They fly into town, and we do weekend warriors, man. And we're hitting homes all over the place. All of a sudden, it's not just Seattle, Bellevue, it's Kirkland. You're moving them out far rural areas, whatever's available.
Well, they don't know about the traffic yet.
They don't know about the traffic. But that's where us real estate agents and mortgage brokers will come in and start letting them know about the area. We have to share our experiences with them, because you don't want them buying something where they're spending 2.5 hours on the road to get to their job. That's not cool.
Sure.
Not cool at all.
Save the money just in gas.
Yeah.
We are here with John Payson with the Payson Group at Windermere, John. So, all these people, they're coming in, they're trying to buy houses, and now you have this seller's market basically because they're being snatched up and people aren't putting their houses on the market.
That's correct. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's hit the sellers yet that we're in a seller's market. Certainly us real estate agents are definitely trying to get homes on the market with advertising and farming areas, but people just aren't moving. It could be depending on when they bought their home, right? If they bought 2004, 2005, 2006, they may be underwater. But they have other options, right? They can hang on to their house. They can refinance it with the new mortgages and stuff today. But right now, they're just hanging tight. They're hanging tight. What I've seen is the people who are putting on their homes on the market, they're moving. They're moving for relocating because of their job. The other situation is that they just can't afford it, and they're shorting it, short sale, and which is unfortunate as well. But either way, those are the homes that are in the market, hence the heightened amount of short sales that Lorna talked about. So not a lot of answers.
Not a lot of answers. What would you say is? I mean, I guess if I'm a seller and if I'm a seller and there is all this decline, there's more buyers than homes and a lack of renters. If I'm a seller, I guess one of my big concerns would be, well, where am I going to go? I mean, it's great if I sell my house, but then I need to go somewhere and live somewhere. Do people have that concern?
Sure they do. Sure they do. And I think that's a lot with the internet access today. They see what's out there. All right. Usually it used to be they come to the real estate agent. Now they have the internet. So the internet, they check out there what's going on. By the time they come to me, it's like, hey, I want to go see this house. I like this house. I want to go see it. We get there and there's 3 offers on the house. I'm like, okay. Where are you at in your mindset of making an offer on this house? Oh, I don't want to play that game. I don't want to overpay, et cetera, like that. And that happens time and time again. And really, I think right now they're what I call the stragglers. They're sitting there looking to see, but they're reacting too late. And really, they need to be coming to us. We need to be doing the research and going out there, looking at homes and being on top of it. You can't be behind. If you're behind, you're going to lose the home that you really want.
Is there, and we do have to go to break, but I just want to ask you this kind of question, is there an element of people having to just buy a home and not their dream home? For shelter?
Yes. Yeah, it's a temporary situation for them. And so with our situation in our market, it's probably an okay situation to be in because historically low interest rates and home prices have stabilized. And we are seeing appreciation. We can talk about that later, but homes are starting to appreciate again. So,
well, yeah. It sounds like a bit of a conundrum for people who are coming to live in our beautiful city.
It is, definitely.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We're going to go to break,
thanks, Ben.
But we are going to come back. In fact, John's going to stick around along with Lorna and Ryan Leopold, and we are going to discuss just a little bit about the real estate market today. We'll be right back.